Here are 3 easy ways to make your interviewing more inclusive. These are things that I have learned over the past 7 years owning and running a business that has a disability integration hiring model. Number 1 is setting clear expectations. This is honestly helpful for all brains, but in particular, I have found for neurodiverse brains, setting clear expectations and knowing what's coming ahead is really key for lowering anxiety. There's a variety of different ways to do this, but it usually, for me, starts out with an email letting them know exactly where to come if the restaurant is already closed, what door to knock on, who's gonna answer that door, who they're gonna be meeting with, about how long the interview is going to take. If it's a working interview where they're going to be practicing the role that they're interviewing for, I let them know what to wear, what to expect, how much time that they'll be here. Number 2, giving the candidate as much autonomy during the interview process as possible to show and promote safety and also consideration for what their needs are or may be. Again, this can happen in a variety of different ways. For me, it means giving the candidate a tour of the space as we're walking back through the restaurant to my office. I let them know that we are going to be walking back towards my office so that they know what the destination point is. When we get there, I let them walk into my office first and pick the chair or the seat that's most comfortable to them. Do they want to be facing the door? Do they want to be facing the window? What puts them most at ease? Again, this is just showing that I'm willing in very, very easy ways to make accommodations to consider the other person and what their needs are and to create space and safety for someone. And lastly, number 3, I have learned not to give up about handshakes and eye contact. Interviewing 101 seems to dictate that eye contact or physical contact in an interview is vital to getting the job and tells you a lot about the person and how respectful they are, and that is not necessarily true. It's not a helpful metric, especially for neurodiverse brains. Eye contact, physical contact can actually have the opposite effect in terms of listening, focusing, being present. So I've learned to just take those things off of the table. Someone showing anxiety in an interview, it's not a bad sign. And those 2 metrics don't indicate how hard of a worker someone's going to be, how intelligent they are, how good their social or interpersonal skills are. So just take that out of the mix. My name is Catherine Hubert. I'm the chef and owner of a French-inspired restaurant in Greensboro, North Carolina. This is my channel where I talk about my business, I share some recipes, and I talk about how I hope that our world can become more inclusive of all people, but specifically in this case, people with disabilities.